Hello again, my soul friends. As promised, I'm going to do a brief little new moon video for you today. I had requested feedback when I took my little step out, and I didn't get a lot of feedback, but I did get a request to continue to offer astrology, in particular the new moon and the full moon. So that I can do, and I love to do. So today is a beautiful new moon in Taurus, and it feels like really sweet energy today. I don't know if you can feel it, but I certainly can. And so I'll tell you my take, and again, this is just my take. There are, of course, guidelines and lots to learn and understand about astrology. You learn those basics, and then you articulate them through your own knowing and your own life experiences, and that's what I'm doing. So and I love that I use the word basics, because that's what I think about with a moon in Taurus, especially a new moon. New moons invite us to set intention, to begin again, to plant seeds of possibilities for articulating something that we want to bring into the world, and it gives us kind of a reference for how to do that. I like to say it's like we borrow the energy of Taurus to do this visioning for the next phase of our life, right? So what is Taurus energy like? So I think of Taurus, I think of practicality, I think of foundation, I think of meat and potatoes, the basics. I think of Taurus energy in people, and just as we're borrowing this beautiful energy ruled by Venus, it's practical, and it's wanting to make sure the foundations are solid for us to build up. It's the builder, building potential in a practical, methodical way. This is, I think of also the tortoise, the tortoise and the hare, it's the slow, methodical moving in the direction of your desire, okay? So coming back to the basics, for me personally, as I shared in the other video, my hiatus, it kind of just rushed through it. It's just, whoa, that my time that I had set aside for me before I knew it, it was done. And like, what did I accomplish? So today with this Taurus energy, it's a reminder to slow down, go back to the basics. What do I do, and or what do we know how to do that works for us? Or maybe we got off of our routines. It's a good time to restart them. Remember, the tortoise keeps moving, slow and methodical. But we want to look at how are we supporting ourselves from a foundational level. Think of also Taurus connected to the earth. Are we grounding our intentions? Are we grounded in our possibilities? Or are we up in the in the sky with our dreams that can't manifest because they're not rooted anywhere? So Taurus energy invites us to root in to something that'll hold us to grow our potential, to expand and build outward from that solid foundation. Taurus energy also, again, practical, methodical, and determined. I often say when I talk to Taurus people, or have someone who has Taurus prominent in their chart, I usually ask, so what's your relationship with stubbornness? And they usually just laugh. And I remind them that stubbornness and determination are pretty much the same energy. It's just a matter of how you're using that energy. If you're using it in a spiteful way, or you're feeling, some rebel coming through, you might be digging your toes in the sand, or what's that reference? Heels in the sand, toes, heels. And you're not going to budge, like that stubborn bull that we think of with Taurus, stubborn, not going to budge. Well, that's just fighting yourself, right? And have a little bug making a cameo appearance here, a few actually. But if we say, okay, what's my intention? What do I desire? We can harness that energy and make it determination to continue methodically, again, keeps coming through methodically, to take the next step and the next step towards what you want to create, right? Pretty soon you're there. So another thing about today, what was the aspect I was thinking of? I think it's Moon sextile Neptune, which is very dreamy-like and very visionary, right? Perfect, because we want to take that time to vision for what is beyond this place that I'm at. What is my heart and soul longing for? What might that look like? And really go into that imagination. And then we give it to Taurus and say, I'm handing you this baton of my vision and my dreams and my desires. Help me create a practical, methodical, can't say that enough with Taurus, way to move forward with this. You know, remind me that I have an agreement here to do this. And Taurus will remind you and get you moving and get you doing this, right? So you might want to create a methodical list. What do you want to create in this next coming month? What's been calling to you, but it's been too lofty of a goal or an idea, that you can chunk it down to some doable, practical steps that will build your foundation, not only in your external world, but mostly within your inner world. That's going to feel like you're standing on a solid, grounded place within yourself, that you can step forward and you can keep building on your dreams and your vision and what's calling to you, okay? And on another side note, Taurus loves, ruled by Venus, loves all the pleasures of life. Good food, love, and connection. And Taurus energy is very tactile. And, if you're single and at this moment you're not partnered, or you choose not to be partnered, just hug on yourself. Give yourself that love and connection. If you're partnered, go snuggle with your partner tonight and enjoy some good food. And really, Taurus just likes to be in this world, enjoying what we have to that we're blessed with, to just enjoy it. It's a very fundamental life. This is life, just as it is, perfectly imperfect and wonderful. So savor is a word I think of with the Taurus moon. So savor this day in the energy of Taurus, and what intentions you plant today. Savor them in your imagination, and just keep taking those practical steps every day forward until you cross that finish line, or that line of where you're moving, recognizing slow and steady wins the race. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. My intention is to keep these really short, and for new moons, full moons, and I'll be doing some transformational talks here and there. Again, short little videos. I'm still open for your comments, your feedback, any topic you'd like me to cover. I'm open. So subscribe if you haven't. I'm back, and it may not be, it's definitely not going to be long videos anymore, but just when I feel the call, and definitely with these new moons and full moons, because I had a couple requests for that, and I love to offer these. And in supporting you, I support myself and grow my vision. So take good care of yourself until next time, and savor this day and every day. Thanks.